Everybody's Christopher Small from CMS Law Firm here to talk some more estate planning and probate shop with you. As always, as I'm talking here, if you want some more information, want to learn more about the estate planning process and learn more about the foundations of estate planning without the scariness of talking to an estate planning attorney, I'll put together a video that really gives a pretty significant outline of the estate planning process in a way that will allow you to understand it and allow you to sort of come into this process with a level of education and knowledge, so that you know what questions to ask and kind of have an idea of what you want. You can see that at estateplanningvideo.com. Please go check that out if you get a chance. But today, I want to answer something that comes up relatively frequently and is I think, a question that is answered incorrectly by many people. And that is, should I wait until after I have the baby to put together my estate plan? I get calls all the time from couples who are about to have a baby, within the next 3 to 6 months, and it's typically a child coming into the world that really gets you primed and ready to do some estate planning, but they're just not sure if they should wait until after the baby is born to do the estate plan. And the question arises naturally because they're not sure, if something happens to them, and they don't know what the name of the child is, they don't know who is, they just have a lot of unanswered questions about what's going to happen in the future, and they're not sure if the estate plan can take care of that or account for that beforehand. So the short answer is to the question that you should do your estate plan before you have the baby. There are a couple of reasons for that. Reason number one is part of the estate planning process is to create a power of attorney and a medical power of attorney. These are two documents that could come in very handy, particularly for mom as she goes through that process of actually giving birth. We hate to talk about these things, but we know they do happen, complications, and situations arise where decisions need to be made quickly, and it's great if the people in your life can have the documentation that they need to make the decisions that they need really quickly. And that's what part of the estate planning process will get you. The other thing that you can do, and that we typically do, is if you don't know, let's say you don't know what the sex of your baby is going to be, you don't know what the name is going to be, and so there are all these unknowns, you're not sure if you can create your plan, we can create your plan. Basically, the way it works is we can say, if you have any children born after the date of the creation of your estate plan, then they are accounted for, and the estate plan is divided up in these ways. And so essentially what you can say is, for example, let's say you're doing your distribution sort of section, you can say my estate plan is divided up between my then living children, per stirpes, which means it would go to their kids. That way, if you do have a kid after the fact, then they are covered. You can also do your minor power of attorney, your minor medical power of attorney in that same way, where you can delegate that authority, and then any children that come into the world after the creation of these documents would fall under those documents intentionally, and the language of all those documents would account for that. Now, again, if some of these things aren't making sense, power of attorney, medical power of attorney, some of these terms, I would highly encourage you to go to estateplanningvideo.com and check out that overview that I put together. It's about 25 minutes long, and I guarantee you by the time you're done, you're going to feel like you know and have a good foundational understanding of estate planning and what it all entails. All right, so at the end of the day, like I said, my suggestion is always to put together the estate plan. It covers you in scenarios that you may encounter in the short term with the pregnancy and then with the birth of your child. And then it also accounts after the fact when your child is here, hopefully happy and healthy. And if anything happens to you after that fact, then you're covered. All right, that is it. Once again, I'm Christopher Small with CMS Law Firm. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. I hope it was helpful. If it was, hit the like button. If you know someone that needs to hear this, share it with them. And if you want some more information, go to estateplanningvideo.com. All right, that's it. Thank you again for your time, and I will talk to you again tomorrow. See ya.